we always see, it's always entertaining to read the news as to what's happening in the oil sector. I'm always informed. I think the main thing is that the project is ongoing. There's a lot of work that's being done in the background which you may not see. Like currently, there's a discussion on the land survey and the social discussions in Garissa today. Lamu was last week, and ongoing on to the other counties that will be there. You saw that we gazetted the intention to acquire land for the Lapsset corridor, which was in the Kenya Gazette this Friday and the Friday before that. So I think the progress is being made. Of course, you know, always the argument in Kenya is that land acquisition is always difficult for major projects. I think this one, the way it's being done, people are very interested in having the infrastructure. And so for like what Martin said, the pipeline is just a small part of the Lapsset corridor. So it's not the Lapsset corridor. It's only 30 meters. So the other things that are going on, of course, the road that's being built from Lamu to Garissa and on to Isiolo, the other resort towns. So when we go to these social engagements, it's really as a part of the Lapsset corridor discussion. It is not a standalone project. So we have to look at it where land is concerned and where the environmental impact assessment is done, and it's part of a much bigger project. There's some discussion around revenue share with where the pipeline is going to pass. That maybe was 2 years ago. We've now finished the environmental social impact assessment, which is ongoing on that. And in discussions with the communities, that point has not come up because I think the benefits that are going to come from the Lapsset corridor are a lot more than what the pipeline can supply. This is a business. That's the first thing. It's not a social project. Crude oil production is a business. So what is in the best interest of this country from a business point of view is it building a refinery? I think most of you who know about refining will know unless you have something like 400,000 barrels per day, it just doesn't make any sense from a refining economics point of view. We've got 18,000 barrels a day. So either we give the money to a social project, or called a refinery, or we take the revenue and put it in, like you heard what the Treasury said last week, into a sovereign wealth fund, and that goes to build other infrastructure that's required. If you remember when we had the KPRL before it closed, the motorists of Kenya were subsidizing in 2 shillings and 70 cents per litre. So I think it's not something that we want to burden the economy with. If we can get additional funds to go out and build additional infrastructure, that is more the aim. I know some people, it's anathema to have your crude exported and then you import refined product. But at the end of the day, if you can import refined product cheaper than you can refine it yourself, that's what makes more sense. So we really have to look at this thing beyond the sentimentality of having a refinery and look at it on the cold facts of how does the economy impact the economy and where do we derive the most benefit. So thanks.